this is going to be a quick video tutorial for any BMW M5, M6 owner that has the S63TU engine in their vehicle. If you own this vehicle, you probably already heard of the coolant, the turbo coolant lines that fail all the time. Me, for example, I got an alarm for low coolant level, and I started researching and found that those most of the time that's the reason. That's not always, you should get it checked out. But me, I looked into it, and for sure those lines were leaking, and we'll show you those lines here in a little bit. But basically, there's some little sections, some little couplers, because part of the line is actually aluminum, but there's a section that has little rubber pieces here of hose, and the hose fails, but also it's the clamps that they have. They're very the clamps just kind of suck. In other words, so I'm gonna use different clamps, but you can use the OEM clamps if you want to, but they will fail again. Mine looks like they were done previously and then they failed again. They were just completely loose. And I read that some of the owners have to do it a few times, in a short span of time. So yeah, I would suggest using different clamps, but you guys can use whatever you guys want. I'm just gonna show you the way that I'm gonna do it, and hopefully it just helps you guys, because I didn't see too many videos of anybody doing it or getting this done on the X63 engine. And yeah, we'll roll into the video of the process right now. All right, guys, so obviously the first step is gonna be to remove your engine cover. This is the engine cover for this car is very small, and it only has 4 clips that hold it together. Just pull up in the front, and then you can pull up in the back. There you go. It has 4 points where it locks in. You basically just push it in to lock it in, and just pull it up to take it off. Once you remove your engine cover, you'll be able to see your turbo coolant lines here. Like I was telling you guys, part of it is aluminum, and then you have this little sections here where you kind of couple them together. And these are the hoses and the clamps that fail. I already removed one last night because I wanted to get the right size hose to replace it with. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of a little bit how to remove them. These little clamps here, they have a little lip that you can kind of just pull up, and it'll start unraveling like this. It's gonna take a little bit of fighting the clamp a little bit, but you should be able to get it done with some flathead, like a flathead screwdriver, and maybe some pliers or something. And then you just want to basically untangle it, go all the way around, and you'll be able to remove it. Okay, and we want to do that to all 4. We already removed those little clamps, so now what you want to do is just basically slice this hose open right in the middle. I do that to all of them. Should be able to just kind of peel them off. To put the little hoses back in here, you see it's a tight spot. So what you're gonna have to do is basically move these lines, basically unhook them from these little kind of guides or clips that are right here in these charge pipes. There's one right here for each one of them, and then there's another one right here. You kind of just gotta pop it out of there, and as you can see, you gotta have a ton of room now to mess around with them. Alright guys, so for parts, I just went to my local AutoZone. They carry different size hoses in there. I took this hose, looks like this is a 3/8 size high pressure hose. They carry the high pressure hose at the AutoZone. They sell it by the foot. I think it cost me like $1 something for the foot. And you can cut it to the size. You only need 4 of these. That's plenty. And I just grabbed some clamps at AutoZone as well, and they look like these fit in there perfectly. So these are the ones that I'm going to be using to lock them in. I feel like these work a lot better. I don't know why B&W uses the other crimp ones, but every other car that I've owned uses these type of clamps. And actually there is this type of clamps in this car too as well, on the other side of those aluminum pipes that we are fixing right now. There's on the other section, on the other end, it has rubber hoses too as well, but it has this type of clamps on it. So I would suggest you using these. These work a lot better and they last a lot longer. So perfect. We are up to this step right now. We have our, hoses cut to size, so we just gotta slide them into place here into these aluminum pipes, and then you can slide your clamps into place here. There's one there. There's one here too. I'm probably gonna do it this way for this one. Okay. And I'm gonna slide another set for the other side. And then what you can just do is kind of line them up here and just push them into place. It's a little tough because you gotta do both of them at the same time, but it's doable. Just gotta kind of align them a little bit and hold it from the back, and slowly just start to drive them in, and you'll see them just slide into place. There you go, guys. So they're right there. You can slide your clamp back in place. You can tell there's a other little lip. So that's how much it went in to, like, right here. It's not hitting this little line right here. You don't have to make it hit right here, as long as it's, far enough from this lip right here. You don't want to leave it like right on the lip. You want to be able to put the clamp and have it basically press down on this little section right here between these two lips right here. But yeah, we should be able to lock these in and move on to the next two. So you guys can see this one's already locked in with the new clamps. The new hoses are in there. The new clamps, did a great job at leaving it nice and tight. Definitely feel more confident and happier with these than the OEM clamps, the crimp clamps. So yeah, that's my advice, but you guys can use whatever you guys feel more comfortable with. These right here, what I did, I didn't throw any lube on these, but I threw some water-based lube on here so it could slide a little better, since this part doesn't have as much wiggle room as the other one. So let's see here, let's slide it down and start pushing it in. There she is, guys. Both in there. We'll be able to throw the clamps around it, lock them back in, and be good to go. So I'll show you guys a picture of that once we're done. Alright guys, there it is. all 4 of the hose little couplers here are in place. We tightened down all 8 of the clamps, so it's all good to go. The last step will be to put this little heat blankets back in place. If these are not in place, it's because this job hasn't been done by your BMW dealership yet. This is what kind of lets you know that it's already been done, because some of them came just with the hoses and those crappy clamps, and then when they redo it at BMW, they put new hoses, new clamps, and then they put this little heat jacket on them. So yeah, just put, if you have them, just put them back on. If not, you can just find them online. I'll try to put the part number for these on the description of the video, and you basically just clip them back on. This one. There you go. Cheers. So we are pretty much done with the repair. The heat jackets are back in place, and we have to put the engine cover back on. So very easy, just line it up. You can look at it here from the front, where it falls right into those 4 spots where it locks in, and then just push it down, and you'll hear it and feel it lock in. So there it is. Hope this video helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions, just comment below, and I'll try to answer as fast as I can. And if you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe. I am definitely gonna start loading more content with the M6. This is a recent car that I just picked up, and I'm a car guy. I always fix them up and tune them up. So I'll keep you guys updated with what I do with it. But I hope you guys like the video.